Greetings and salutations, one and all, and welcome back to Gravity for Gaming. I'm Shifter. Today we are back on Aeruta. I'm sorry for missing last week's episode. We were having mold problems. So, yeah. That's the reason for that. Good morning, Chia. Chia? I think it was Chia. What brings you here today? I found some interesting little trinkets that's behind my store. They're actually really well made. It would be a shame to use them as decorations, though I'm sure the original owner wouldn't be too pleased. Should I return them? What do you think, Jack? Shall we continue the story? Well, will the Black Fairy finally find happiness? Will the Black Fairy find happiness today? Well, you'll just have to listen and find out, won't you? The Black Fairy set out on her journey once again, all alone. She crossed barren deserts and wandered through forests woven by streams. In a remote area, she encountered a family of little snowmen. On one snowy day, the snowman father went into the forest to gather supplies, only to find the Black Fairy collapsed on the ground. He was shocked. It was the first time he'd seen a black creature. But despite that, the kind snowman brought the Black Fairy home. Gently placing her in front of the fire. As the heavy snow outside began to ease, the sunlight softly streamed into the room. The Black Fairy slowly opened her eyes and saw the smallest of the little snowmen wobbling towards her, holding a tiny piece of bread. Timidly, the little snowman asked, "Are you hungry?" And so the little snowman became the fairy's second friend. At least, that's the future the Black Fairy saw. But at the same time, she also saw something further away. The future where all the snowmen were gone. The little snowman's flame flickered, as if it could go out at any moment. Afraid, the Black Fairy once again chose to continue her journey. Being able to see other people's future, it sounds so overwhelming. Is that what you think, Chad? The Black Fairy must be suffering too. Walking so far and finally meeting someone so kind. Yeah, she did her best, didn't she? Do you think the Black Fairy will eventually find a lasting friend? After leaving the snowman family, the Black Fairy traveled alone for a long time. This time, she arrived at a grand town filled with an irresistible, intoxicating aroma. The town was known for its world-famous wine. Following the enticing aroma, the Black Fairy eagerly pushed open the tavern doors. To her surprise, she found yet another snowman inside. There were so few snowmen in the world. How could she have met so many? How is this even possible? The Black Fairy thought. How's she doing? And the tavern snowman asked. Who? My granddaughter, of course. The question left the Black Fairy at a loss. Though she had traveled far, she had no answer. So she decided to return to where she first met the little snowman to see for herself. When she reached the familiar spot, the house came into view. This time, the little snowman stood at the door holding a basket full of bread. Walking steadily and joyfully as she welcomed and the Black Fairy inside. She prepared a feast, and the two of them spent the night talking. The little snowman laughed, sharing stories about the past and the present, and talking about her hopes and dreams. The Black Fairy spoke of her travels, but this time, she saw two possible futures for Little Snowman. The cooldown time has been shortened after Merlina's assistance. Yeah, you're pretty good at taking down monsters, right? Then you won't mind bringing me back a few samples, will you? There are so many people in Bakersfield now, and I think the mailman is coming in by too. I'm not interested in sending letters, but maybe someone else will need him. If he always catches as the mailman, how does she always have so much to say? There we go. Now that is all done. Bakery's all done. Now it's just a matter of getting the resources and the money for upgrading the town. The villagers back at the villagers hold Gregorian in high esteem, and even the remote corners of the forest bear are testaments to the goddess. Although I walk the path at night, my deep respect for the original heroes endures. Let's see, increases the level of a random trait by 1. A level. Feet. See, we need to increase her intelligence. I should have just increased the intelligence by 15. So we'll have to do that the next day. Feet, you need more dex. Once Merlin goes to Bakersfield, I've had so many story times. Jaya, do you want to come? Merlin tells some amazing stories. Bread research. Lava drop. slime parfait. We need more dough. Well, philly. What is it? Anyway, melodic bread. Oh, fancy. Okay. Yeah, let's increase the price just by 30%. And for that bread, we'll make an absolute fortune! You made good money today. No surprise which one came in first. Melodic bread is gonna sell well, and merchandise has changed. Kagori is incredibly strong, but if you ask me, I'd call her one of the truly lucky ones. To always make the right choice, especially when things are tough, that's harder than most people think. Duffy's working on a new bread recipe? That naive bear is finally letting her guard down. Time for the scientific genius to step in. Wait, Cheo, why are you drawing your weapon? Because we have to. Even after such a long sleep, I hardly feel rested at all. I dreamt I was being endlessly pursued by some unknown unshadowy entity. The next time it crosses my path, I'll be sure to teach it a lesson it won't soon forget. I'll show it the power of a legendary hero. There's a new person in Bakersfield. They seem a bit hard to approach. They've been visiting Elfie's bakery a lot. Could they be planning to kidnap her? You know, you're not that far off. There, now the clock tower looks more presentable. And we are 100% out of wood. Oh well. Jay, I heard you missed out on something recently. Teddy bread? To be honest, I couldn't resist invading the samples of the order. But Jay, how is it you eat so much bread and you don't gain weight? Skills. That's what we're gonna say until we're proven otherwise. It's not like it could, because I mean, it's not like your body has something to do with that. And it's like genetics and all of that, and it all changes when you get older. It's not like it's a big old mess. Okay, if the fourth basic attack uses the tip of the whip, deal additional damage after using. Hang. Let's see, which one's this one? Quick to skill and basic attack to deal damage. Okay. See, using dry skills, the basic attack we'll start with the fourth hit combo. Extends bloom status by 5 seconds and adds an additional effect. Parasite bloom defeated enemies is restored 0.5% of your or for each HP for each strike of the parasite bloom they carry. Parasite budding consumes 8 budding and blooms to cast a drive skill. Yes. Hi. Feed. Train. There we go, our first maxed out stat. Feed. Explore. We could use some more claws and shells. So yeah, let's send him out to do that. Feed. There we go. Now we got the slime parfait, which requires exactly 3. Yeah, we need a whole bunch more dough. Let's see. Effect. Now let's go ahead and see what we can do. Got you, and you. And then we'll throw in you. And you. Yeah, we're already selling out. Yeah, we're about to sell out real soon. Yeah, we've made good money though. Hopefully, the next day is a no bread day. It is. Today is a day of trend setting. Meanwhile, the bakery is open. Popularity increases by a greater rate. But we don't have the funds. Oh, but we don't have the materials. I shared teddy bread number. Yeah, the number loved it, but Chavala looked kind of troubled. Does she have a cavity or something? But bread doesn't cause cavities, right? Yeah, let's keep eating. Yeah, we need a lot more done. Feed that to you. And now we can focus on getting you a different stat maxed out. Let's go with Dex. Both Elfie and Bully? I love listening to stories. Elfie it gets completely absorbed in them. Well, Bully, something like that. It listens more out of habit, I think, or just to pass the time. I was surprised to find out Chavala enjoys stories too. It makes me feel like I really achieved something. Maybe I should invite her to listen next time. And I find her really difficult to deal with. People who don't provide any useful information are the worst. And how does she know so much about me? Ugh, I hate it. I have a right to privacy, don't I? JR, hurry up and catch her for me. There is nothing I can do. Okay, she can't. Oh, there's nothing she can do right this second. Woof, woof, woof. You like it, slime parfait that much? I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, you've gotten pretty skilled with your weapons. Which means it's time to learn something even more advanced. Something more advanced? Like what exactly? For now, let's call it Special Enhancement. Special Enhancement boosts your existing skills, but it takes some effort to master. Each weapon can only have one special enhancement at a time. You can switch it later. With Special Enhancement, your combat skills will will have a major upgrade, especially against monsters. Whoa, that sounds super complicated. Well, it is an advanced technique. But if you're interested, you're welcome to come and learn from me anytime. Just know it'll cost a lot of money and materials. But the results, totally worth it. You'll be blown away. You've learned advanced enhancement and try out a variety of powerful abilities. Skills. Requirements not met. Okay, let's see. A card to unlock. See, reach group weapon mastery. Group level 10, which we are miles away from. Wait, I can still boost my stats. How do you throw a birthday party around here? If I was throwing a party, I'd have to put some serious thought into it. Share. Yeah, you giving me some bread? Gosh, how lucky am I? For some reason, bread just looks more appetizing when it comes from you. I've always wanted to try some. Heading back next word. Jam, keep it up. some decent... Well, we were able to replace... we were able to get a decent amount of goodies back. But I do think that's where we're going to end it for today, though. I had fun. I hope you did too. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good jazz. And I'll see you next time. Bye.